Hi, my name is Michelle O'Solis, and I'm the chair for the Bexar County Democratic Party. This is a weekly series to let you know what happened at the national and state level. Public schools got an infusion of $8.5 billion, with $3.7 billion dedicated to teacher pay increases, $850 million to special education funding, $430 million to school safety, and $1.3 billion to cover basic operating expenses. While it is a historic investment, our public schools are still underfunded by over $10 billion when compared to purchasing power in 2019. The legislature also passed a law that clarifies when doctors can intervene to save a pregnant woman's life. We'll see if it makes a difference for Texas women. On bad bills that didn't pass, there was a whole raft of bills that would have effectively kneecapped renewable energy in Texas. None of them passed. A bill that would have required you to prove you're a citizen before you could register to vote didn't pass, maybe because it would have stopped Republicans from registering too. A bill to repeal the Texas DREAM Act and revoke in-state tuition rates from undocumented students didn't pass. But then the Department of Justice sued, Ken Paxton agreed, and now the Texas DREAM Act is no more. It will end up in the courts. The worst bill that passed was the school voucher bill. This bill will take $1 billion in taxpayer funds and give it to families who already send their kids to private schools. It takes money from the working class and gives it to the well-off. The legislature also passed the 10 Commandments bill, which requires that the 10 Commandments be displayed in every public school classroom. Separation of church and state, anyone? And yes, we now have a strategic Bitcoin reserve, your taxpayer dollar at work. The legislature also passed a bill that will decimate the $8 billion THC industry in Texas, which employs over 50,000 workers. Abbott is getting a lot of pressure to veto this one. Let's see what he does. And the Republican attack on the less than 1% of Texans who are transgender continues. Over 200 hateful bills were introduced, and unfortunately, some passed. Sheriffs will also now be required to enter into agreements with ICE, so expect to see more moms and their children getting zip-tied. Finally, the legislature passed 17 amendments to the Texas Constitution, which Texans will get to vote on this November. And here in San Antonio, Gina Ortiz-Jones was elected the mayor of San Antonio over a Republican who had 4 times the money she had. The mayor-elect and her team worked hard all the way through the election. And the Bexar County Dems, we did our part. If you want to help us win some statewide seats, flip the House, both at the state and the national level, and hold our Democratic seats here in Bexar County, join us.